Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm very thankful to Mr. Ahsan Iqbal who have said the words that he thinks are the right kind of words. But I believe that I'm a Pakistani who believes in Pakistan, who is duty bound to serve the cause of the country and the cause of the nation. And I take it as a pride. Whatever I have contributed for Pakistan, I take it as a personal pride. And also it is my duty to do whatever we can, including Mr. Ahsan Iqbal and the rest of the members of our team, to serve the cause of Pakistan and to do whatever possible within our means, of course, to put Pakistan back on the track. I'm also thankful to Mr. Salim Ghauri for having given us a wonderful presentation upstairs, and the work that this institution has done, and the people who are serving in this institution, a lot of dedication and commitment. Inshallah, it'll bear fruit not only for this institution but also for Pakistan. So Mr. Salim Ghauri, Mr. Ahsan Iqbal, Mr. Kamal Khan, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a matter of great pleasure and pride for me to visit Pakistan's premier software house, Netsol. Having been briefed by Mr. Ghauri on the achievements and successes of Netsol, I would like to compliment him and this whole team for crowning the country with laurels in the field of information technology. So I'm not only complimenting Mr. Ghauri, I'm also complimenting you all sitting here, ladies and gentlemen. In our lifetimes, we have witnessed two technological revolutions. One in the field of genetics and the other in ICT. Information and communications technology has changed the way we work, interact, communicate and socialize. The world has transformed into a knowledge-based economy, and ICT has become one of the most critical sectors in national development. IT provides a level playing field for entrepreneurs, where you do not need millions of cash or loan from the banks. A few college students from a garage can start the next Google, Yahoo or Facebook. In fact, all of these companies were started by two people working in a garage. Today, for any nation to be significant in the league of progressive and developed nations, it has to have a strong information technology and telecommunications base. Realizing this very fact, in our first tenure, as also expressed by Mr. Ahsan Iqbal, we laid the foundation of strong, vibrant and state-of-the-art IT and telecom sector in Pakistan. And this was in 1997, not today. 1997, which is almost about 15 years ago. While we brought paradigm shift in economic policies by introducing deregulation, privatization and liberalization of the economy, we also had the foresight to undertake revolutionary measures and put in place policies that were to transform Pakistan into a leader in the field of ICT. Mr. Ahsan Iqbal has talked about it, and he just mentioned that the Indian Prime Minister, Mr. Narasimha Rao, approached me. We were together attending a SAARC conference where he asked me that, Mr. Nawaz Sharif, your economic reforms are very popular in India. We would like to send a team to study your reforms. Can we send a team? I said, by all means, you're most welcome to study our reforms. In fact, we'll be very happy to give you a blueprint of our reforms. And Mr. Manmohan Singh, mind you, was the finance minister of India at that time, who is presently the Prime Minister of India. So he is also a witness of that. In fact, in one of his conferences in New Delhi, Mr. Manmohan Singh, he admitted that we got this plan for Pakistan and we are now implementing the reforms very successfully in India. So they were approaching Pakistan. Mr. Ahsan Iqbal was just saying that we were number one in this field, we were number one in this field in those days. Yes, we were number one, of course, and we were the best and number one in the whole of South Asia. And Alhamdulillah, I think had we kept that pace and there was no interruption, had the momentum been kept and people are allowed our government to function and not dismissed our government after 2 years, I think we would have really made a great headway in Asia. Maybe we would have by now been one of the Asian tigers in this region. So that was our dream which we wanted to achieve. So we deregulated the telecom sector, paving the way for a cellular revolution in the country, and today as a result of those policies, we have over 110 million mobile users in Pakistan. This was a time when Pakistan was leading South Asia. Another landmark decision, Mr. Ahsan Iqbal forgot to mention that our growth rate in those days was the highest in this region, highest in South Asia. Our currency was the strongest in South Asia. Another landmark decision that our government took at the time was to spread the access of internet and proliferate information technology in every nook and corner of Pakistan. To accomplish this, we decided to lay down a mesh of optical fiber network and stipulated policies to ensure that broadband access became common and was within the reach of the masses. Realizing the vital importance of ICT, we placed special emphasis on IT education so the demand for highly skilled information workers could be met. It was under our second government, second tenure, which was never completed. In fact, the first one was also not allowed to complete. We were sacked within 2.5 years. The second government was also sacked after 2.5 years. It was under our second government that National IT Summit was held and first national IT policy was formulated under the leadership of Mr. Ahsan Iqbal, who was spearheading Pakistan Vision for 2010. Under IT policy, our government started National Database Project, which is known as NADRA. If our plans had not been rolled back and thwarted, Pakistan would have become a semi-information superpower by now. Governments that came subsequent to ours lacked proper vision, but I would say not lacked proper vision, but lacked vision and the will to develop the ICT sector of Pakistan. While the federal government has completely neglected the ICT and education sectors, along with the rest of the sectors in the country, I am pleased that our Punjab government has forged ahead with its ambition to support and develop the ICT sector. It has launched Arfa Software Technology Park, established almost 4,300 IT labs in all the high schools across Punjab to foster IT skills. This is one of the biggest initiatives to bridge the digital divide, distributed purely on merit, 120,000 laptops among students, and is now launching phase 2 of this initiative, in which another 100,000 laptops will be given to the students. Even if half of these students became knowledge leaders, the payoff of this investment shall be manifold. Punjab IT Board has launched several e-government initiatives. Land record is being computerized speedily, which will bring paradigm shift in revenue record management. All of these initiatives will strengthen the foundation of the ICT sector in Punjab and revolutionize governance. Punjab IT Board has also set up an IT incubator to enable young entrepreneurs to grow their business by providing free office space, stipends, mentors, and capital. Punjab IT Board is also focusing on removing barriers to doing online business by working on Punjab e-payment gateway and working closely with Google to facilitate those looking for online business. I truly believe that Pakistan has great potential when it comes to information technology, yet unfortunately no government since ours has done much to transform this great IT potential of our people into a reality. Unfortunately, other than lip service, not even lip service in fact, nothing has been offered by the present regime. As a result of this, our IT sector is still struggling, while India has flourished with its IT turnover of almost $100 billion. Look at the difference. Look what we were in 1990s and what we are today as compared to India. Doesn't look nice for me to quote the example of India, but this is a very great misfortune for Pakistan. India's largest software company, Tata Consulting, Infosys and Wipro, employs about 350,000 programmers. In comparison, the largest software house in Pakistan employs only 1,500 people. In largest software house, with our software exports at around $2 billion. $100 billion, and here we have $2 billion. Why can't Pakistan, and there was a time in 1997, and we were in a position to export power to India, and Indians were very interested to buy power from Pakistan. Just imagine the difference between today's situation and the situation in 1997. Let me assure you that I realize and greatly appreciate the importance of information technology and telecommunications and its central role in national development. It is for this reason that I am visiting Netsol today. Netsol's performance is a testimony to the potential that exists in the ICT sector of Pakistan. Netsol has made remarkable progress during extraordinary difficult times when business all across the country is suffering, and most of them are on the verge of collapse due to massive power crisis, security situation in the country, runaway inflation, poor macroeconomic policies, lack of vision and governance, and massive corruption. If under these impossible and unfortunate circumstances, Netsol has performed so well, imagine how Netsol and the rest of the ICT sector would have done if the government had done its job properly. If the right vision, progressive policies, and honest and sincere leadership were to serve this great nation. Inshallah, after winning the upcoming elections, inshallah, once again, with your support, I shall inshallah see to the implementation of every promise that I make here. I promise you, inshallah, that our government will make the ICT sector a key focus area. It will be one of the pillars that we will rebuild our nation on. We will put in place the right set of catalysts to take the ICT sector to the next level. Our goal will be to exponentially grow the local software economy, increase our software and IT services, export many folds to attract foreign direct investment that will fuel research and development in the field of ICT, to transform Pakistan into a hub of offshore software development and business process outsourcing, and to produce world-class IT professionals. All of this, inshallah, will lead to creation of 1 million new ICT jobs in Pakistan. I would also, with great pride and enthusiasm, mention the announcement of Pakistan's first IT university by the government of Punjab, which shall, inshallah, start functioning by mid-October. This indeed is another landmark achievement by the PML-N-led government in Punjab. Towards the end, I would also like to mention that PML-N is the only political party in Pakistan that has professional and experienced people in its ranks. You know Mr. Ahsan Iqbal, you know his abilities, you know his qualities and educational background. Shahid Khaqan Abbasi is also sitting right here. He is running, other than being a member of the National Assembly, is running a big institution in the country, and all IT based. So my compliments to both Mr. Shahid Khaqan Abbasi and Mr. Ahsan Iqbal. And here we have another member of the National Assembly, Anusha Rahman, who, mashallah, is another qualified young woman who is doing wonders in the field of IT. She's a law graduate, but understands IT very well. Am I right, Anusha? These are the people who uphold highest standards of ethics and integrity, whose loyalties to the nation have stood the test of time, and whose vision and caliber is most progressive. Owing to the pace with which the world is moving ahead, it is imperative that we as a nation march down the path of rapid change and evolution. Else, I'm afraid we might lose relevance and significance within the global community. Yes, we are tried and tested people, and that is our strongest point, alhamdulillah. It is our pride and it is our hallmark. I will also translate that into Urdu. हम पर इल्ज़ाम है कि हम आजमाए हुए लोग हैं, है ना? यही तो हमारा इम्तियाज़ है, क्योंकि कौम ने जब भी हमें आजमाया, हम उस आजमाइश में पूरे उतरे। ये बात वो लोग करते जो कभी किसी आजमाइश में नहीं आए। We, alhamdulillah, are the only political force, perhaps, that has adapted to change beyond rhetoric. We have a track record of futuristic vision. Our achievements have demonstrated that we possess the will and ability to grow, change, and evolve. And we shall employ all that it takes to take Pakistan ahead and bring it at par with the developed nations in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let us revive our glorious legacy and pick up the threads from where we left, from the times when our neighbors were struggling to match the pace of our progress, of the progress of Pakistan in the economic and technological field. Indian Foreign Minister's recent statement during his visit to Lahore are a testimony to what I have just said. So please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in reclaiming all of this. Join me in ridding Pakistan of corruption and incompetence. Join me in protecting and securing the present of our people and safeguarding the future of our children. Join me in reclaiming and regaining our national honor and dignity. And national honor and dignity we achieved, alhamdulillah, in Pakistan on the 28th of May 1998. And ladies and gentlemen, join me in rebuilding the nation into a role model for the rest of the world. Thank you, Janab Salim Ghauri Sahab, And thank you, Mr. Ahsan Iqbal. In fact, we both have to thank you, Mr. Ghauri, for giving us the opportunity to address the fraternity of ICC stakeholders and professionals through the Netsol visit. May Allah be with you all, and may you succeed in your careers. My best wishes to you, your parents, your families, and all those who are sitting here. And please say with me, Pakistan Zindabad. I would say Pakistan, you say Zindabad. Pakistan Zindabad. Thank you very much.